Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your money and career reading for September and October 2020. I do apologize. I do sound a little bit ill because I have a cold, but I didn't want you to wait with your reading. I didn't want it to be delayed, so I'm gonna do it as best as I can. I apologize if I have to have a sip of tea in between or take a break to cough a little bit. But yeah, my throat is just still, not okay. So I do have your cards on the table, Sagittarius. We have those tarot cards, Oracle affirmation, and I have one more deck that I'm going to be using. So if you're interested in those, have a look at the description down below. I listed all of them and I absolutely love this deck. And I'm gonna go straight into it. If this message does not resonate with you, check your rising sign. And I also made love readings. If you're interested in that, I will link your reading at the end of this one so you can check it out, and obviously you can see it on my channel. Okay, let's have a look at your past influences in regards to money and career, Sagittarius. We have Three of Wands. Okay, so with this Three of Wands, what I'm saying is that you've worked hard. You took your first steps some time ago in your career, whatever that is. If that's your business or job or project, studies, you know what that is for you. So I feel like you took your first steps. You took actual action. I feel like a lot of people are thinking and planning and wanting to do certain things, but they're not really progressing with it. I do feel like you did that. There was a lot going on, and I feel like you were successful in your first steps of your project, whatever that is. And I feel like you've put a lot of work and you've learned a lot. You spend a lot of time improving your skills, and you are quite comfortable. That's what I'm feeling. You're quite comfortable in your situation right now, and I feel like you are looking. You see how this guy is like sitting on a tree, and just looking towards the future. I feel like that's you. I feel like you have this vantage point. You've worked hard, you've learned your lessons, you are good at what you're doing, and now you're like, okay, I kind of need another challenge. That's what I'm feeling for you. I feel like you're looking towards future because you want to learn more, you want to grow more, you want to be better, and you're ready to take those steps. So let's have a look at your current energy. So we're gonna see how it relates to the past and what we have here. We do have the Emperor. That's what I was saying. Yes, I do feel like some of you, that could be a specific message for a few of you, but some of you could be reaching to get this big job, to be a boss, to be a manager, to be a business owner, to, be the person, the most important one, the one that, that decides about everything. For some of you, it just means, a much better job, or like being a manager in your field of work rather than just, someone who is just doing their job without having to manage anyone or anything. Okay, let's clarify this Emperor. I want to see a bit more here. Why is this Emperor here for Sagittarius? Can we clarify this Emperor? Whoop. Oh my gosh, okay. That's the last one. Oof, beautiful. Beautiful. And beautiful. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Oh my gosh. I feel like you guys are doing really well. We have 9 of Cups underneath the deck and the Chariot. So that's moving. You see, and 3 of Wands, so that's the same card. It's moving towards your future and towards something that you really want. And that shows here as well. The first card that flipped out was this Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like there are changes coming. So at the moment, with this Ace of Swords, I feel like you may get an offer. There may be a job opening or possibility opening up for you to change your position in the workplace, or to even, like, get even better at wherever you're doing. If that's your business, it could be just, expanding your business. But the feeling that I get here is you moving towards the next level in your career development. That's the most important. You're gonna be like more important than you were before, and you're gonna have more responsibilities and more there will be more risk, but also you will be much more respected. It's all about like authority and respect. And I feel like there could have been something, you were thinking what to do. Oh, how can I, be better and move up. And there could have been just sudden like opening or opportunity showing up, because this is something that, happens kind of like we don't make that happen. It just appears in our lives and it flips everything upside down. Something that we thought was impossible suddenly opens up and becomes possible. So there is this clarity that I see here, an opportunity to I think be that person who has so much influence and authority in your work. And we have 4 of Wands here, which kind of solidifies. I feel like many of you could have gotten this job right now or recently, and you're very happy about it. It's a very stable position, and you're celebrating. You're super happy that you can prove now your worth and your skills in this new job that is so much, like, it's so powerful. And oh my god, I'm just looking at this card. I didn't even pay attention to it. So that's the affirmation card. And when I was shuffling for you, this one flipped, like jumped out of the deck, and I put it here. And I usually just show it at the end, but but I saw this and I cannot do it. I need to show you now. I am totally in charge of my life now. This is you. This is you, absolutely in charge. The Emperor is the guy or the girl, a person who is absolutely in charge. So I feel like you are taking the reins. You are the boss, basically. Okay, so let's have a look at the near future energies. Okay, we do have fulfillment, 9 of Cups, beautiful. And that was the energy that we had underneath the deck. Look here, that's the same card. I just do feel like this work, this upgrade, wherever you're doing, this new opportunity will make you very, very happy and very satisfied with the things that you're doing. You like the work will be fulfilling, to see the results, to make the decisions, to finally push forward and become this confident person who has something to say and people listen to what you have to say. You're gonna be thriving in that work. That's what I'm feeling. You're gonna be truly enjoying this and finally feeling like you are powerful and you have this knowledge and you can share with people, and you have so much to share with others. So that's really amazing. Let's have a look at the advice from the universe for you for those 2 months. We have Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles, it's basically confirming move towards your you know, goals if it comes to your career and material, you know, possessions and money. I feel like you're moving, you're pushing, like you're working your way. You see, like this guy, he's working his way slowly, deeper and deeper, because that's where better things are waiting for him. And that's about it. I feel like you are moving the next step closer and closer. It could take you, you know, it could take you a while. I think this whole process, it was probably a lot of work from your side, you know, trying to hone on your skills and gaining a lot of wisdom, and it could have taken quite a bit of time, but now I feel like you're reaping the rewards of that work. So I feel like this is just inviting you to make those, you know, business decision, to think like a business person, to slowly still progress, don't stop, maybe do it slower but still kind of progress. There is still a lot that you can learn. There is still a lot that can be explored by you, even though you may be, you know, a boss. There's always something to learn and to upgrade your skills. So this is just advice to, you know, don't stop now. Just continue growing, continue developing. There's always something absolutely better and wonderful waiting for you, so you can reach that. Okay, let's have a look at the external factors. Let me have a sip of my tea. So the external factors are energies that are beyond your control. Could be people, events, but they influence your life. We do have Page of Pentacles. Very cute. I do feel like you could be teaching someone. That's what I'm getting here. The first message is like, I feel like you're giving people opportunity to grow. Okay. Let's have one more card. You have 8 of Pentacles. And we do have 10 of Pentacles underneath the deck. So there is a message here, I think for some of you that have kids. So that could be specific messages for a few of you, but I'm gonna say it anyways because I cannot just not say it. So if you have your business, you know, if you're working for yourself and you kind of want your kids to take over at some point, and you know, you're building that legacy for your future generations, there could be someone who may not be like your kids, may not be fully interested in doing that at the moment. I feel like there could be a little bit of like, you know, different views and different opinions on how to work, or if they want to you know, help you out, and I feel like they could be part of your business and working with you. They may have different visions about how to go about it, how to approach, you know, strategy, what you should be focusing on, what's important. I feel like there are different generations, and I feel like they have different vision for it that is different from yours, and they would want to work on something, you know, that they believe in. So I feel like there is a lot of communication that is advised between you and this person. It doesn't have to be like, if that's not your kids, it could be someone who is working with you, and you know, it's you are managing this person, and they could have basically different vision on how they want this business to progress. Maybe they have some ideas and solutions that are completely, you know, the opposite of what you would do, and I feel like you need to kind of you need to communicate. Look at that. But we have 10 of Cups here. and a lot of Ace of Cups. I do feel like many of you, that could be your family. So you want to build that success, but in order to do that, you need to find a common ground with someone who is working for you. Maybe their advice and their ideas are a bit more maybe modern or something that is in your eyes risky, but maybe it's worth it. Think about it and try to work with this person and try to understand them, and instead of dismissing them, try to be more like open-minded towards that. So that is a very specific message that I see here in this card, and I wonder, please let me know in the comments below if that's your message, and if you resonate with that. For others, if you're not in this situation, I do feel like there could be another project that is showing up that you could be potentially interested in, but there is this not conflict of interest, but conflict because you have so much work that you need to put into this that you kind of don't have time to do this other thing. And even though I feel like you would want to work on it, you just don't want to split your attention between two, because then it's going to be very confusing and you're not going to be given all to any of those. So you may actually decide to pass on that offer in order to improve your current situation. Let's have a look at your hopes and fears. We have the Daughter of Arrows, which is a Page of Swords. Okay, with the Page of Swords, that again kind of relates to that energy that I see here, and that would kind of prove that as well. With the Page of Swords, it's kind of it's learning, it's working on something new, but as you can see, this person is not doing it, and it feels like you are missing something and missing an opportunity. And I feel like you could be thinking about that. You see, like, you're not Seven of Pentacles, it's not really doing, and I feel like that's what you're feeling, that you're not really not taking that chance or opportunity, and that you're missing out or on something. So you're afraid that you're missing on a learning experience for you on something new, because you don't really have time. You have so much work that you need to do in this, that you just cannot afford spending time on something else. And if that's your child or someone that you've been having different opinions with, I feel like this is I feel like you're just afraid that you're not gonna find a common ground, that your messages towards that person are not really coming through, and you don't really get that person as well. So there's like issues with communication. It might be quite harsh, and you're just afraid that this is not gonna work. You're gonna regret this, or you're gonna regret if you go with this idea, or you're gonna regret if you don't. You're kind of in a pickle here a little bit. So that's what I'm feeling. But that's your energy. It doesn't mean there are any issues outside of that. It's just in your head. You're kind of trying to figure it out. What should I do? You're very conflicted. Let's have a look at the possible outcome for those 2 months, September and October. We have Mother of Feathers, which is Queen of Wands. Beautiful creative energy, embracing your creativity and power. Absolutely beautiful. So some of you could be working in a creative field. Yeah. You see, we have the world and we have 6 of Wands underneath the deck. Beautiful. Success. Feeling accomplished, feeling fulfilled. So I feel like this, you gaining this better job and or better position, or becoming a boss, or becoming a boss of a big company, like, you know, gaining the authority is was kind of like your last step to gain this fulfillment from this job. And there is fulfillment here, but this kind of solidifies that, you know, that was the journey, that was the path, and you're kind of reaching this last level where all things align, and you can allow yourself for so much more freedom and making decisions and being happy. Absolutely the most like successful outcome. Beautiful. uh I feel like you are taking charge at the moment. You are becoming this, you know, boss, and I love that. So yeah, as I said before, you have this card here: I am totally in charge of my life now. And at the back it says, the moment I say positive affirmations, I step out of the victim role. I am no longer helpless. I acknowledge my own power. And I feel like that's a big transformation, and that happened here and is happening right now. You need to understand that you have power now. You can create, you can make decisions, you know, you can change your life, your business, the way you want to, which is beautiful. And let's have a look at your oracle card for those 2 months. We have Jaguar, that's number 28, that reduces to 10, which is also a completion, that reduces to 1, which is the opportunity. But this is also a kind of boss energy, because Jaguar is the top guy or girl in a jungle. They are very confident, not afraid of anything. They know, you know, they feel very comfortable navigating difficult situations as well. There is so much like power that exudes from them. Look at that. Like, everyone knows that they're powerful. They don't have to show it. They don't have to, you know, show up and like, oh, look at me, look at me. They can creep in the shadow, and they'll be even more powerful to others. So that is the message here, is to embrace that energy, and to, that's the invitation kind of to do something that was outside of your scope, that is challenging for you, that it's a bit more difficult, because you have so much power right now that you can do it. So if you are stopping yourself from making certain decisions and taking certain steps in your career, now you have a lot of power, so you can do whatever you felt like was risky and, you know, out of your reach. It is available to you right now, and you have this power to go for it, and you can do it. Absolutely beautiful reading. I'm so sorry about my voice. I know that I sound very, very ill. Please let me know if that message resonates with you. I love to see your comments. I love to read them. I always feel so good if, you know, someone finds this helpful. And I'm gonna link your love reading at the end of this reading. Please consider subscribing and turning the notifications on, so you know when I post and that there are new videos coming. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.